So now that we are in college, assignments and lectures are our first priority because we're trying to get good grades in class and we're trying to pass all of our classes. But sometimes we forget to sleep or we fall behind on sleep. Now we all know that sleep is very well needed for us to remember the things we learned in class. It is also very important because it keeps us going. It is as necessary as exercising and eating food. We all either find sleep very relaxing or calming because we tend to not worry about much as we lay down in bed, but for others it is the opposite. Sleeping is normal to us because we've been doing this pretty much since we were born. It is something we do without even thinking about it. During our sleep, a lot actually happens. There is apparently 4 cycles or 4 stages of sleep. In stage 1, our brain reduces alpha waves and increases theta waves, and the eye movements begin to slow down. But in this stage, it is also the stage that we are easily awoken or lightly asleep. In the second stage, which is the one we spent most on, our brain creates these spindle waves. And in the third stage, our brain produces slower theta waves. And in that stage, it is harder for us to be awakened. We are in deep sleep. And then there's the REM stage, which is also known as rapid eye movement stage. In that stage, your eyes begin to move quickly, your breathing and your heart rate are inconsistent, you begin to have vivid dreams, and your muscles are paralyzed. Now, sleeping is important because according to Sleep Foundation, sleep is an essential function that allows your body and mind to recharge, leaving you refreshed and alert when you wake up. Healthy sleep also helps the body remain healthy and stave off diseases. Because we are always busy doing other things, we could sometimes end up lacking on sleep. For instance, I lack sleep almost every night. That is why I'm starting to get these bags underneath my eyes, which do not look pretty. Every night I sleep from around 12 a.m. to 7 a.m., which is roughly around 7 hours, which in my opinion is not enough. It's not enough time. Sometimes I feel like I need more sleep. But if we do end up losing a lot of sleep, it can increase the risk of you getting sick, not thinking right, forgetting things, gaining weight, and being in the risk of diabetes. That is according to Healthline. But I would also like to add that lacking sleep could lead to some sleeping disorders such as insomnia. So how can we get a better night's sleep? According to Mayo Clinic, stick to a sleep schedule, pay attention to what you eat and drink, create a restful environment, limit daytime naps, include physical activity during your daily routine. That is, before you go to sleep, you need to watch out for what you are eating. For example, you should not be eating foods that are really high in sugar because they could keep you awake longer. You should also watch out for foods that have hidden caffeine in them, spicy foods, and acidic foods because acidic foods could cause heartburn as you are laying down in bed. And while as for naps, it should only be around 10 to 20 minutes long, which will get you through the first 2 stages of sleep, which is what you need, because that will give you a boost and will keep you going throughout the day. But those are naps. How about how much sleep do we actually need? Turns out that a 17-year-old, which is how old I am, which I know I'm still pretty young, the CDC recommends from about 8 to 10 hours, and for adults 18 and older is 7 hours or more per night. I guess I'm missing out on 1 hour of sleep each night. That's probably the reason I feel tired or sleepy when I wake up. I guess sleeping for a recommended of time is normal, but what about sleeping more than the hours recommended, which is oversleeping? According to Premier Health, sleeping too much puts you in a greater risk of coronary heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. And that is no good, especially because who wants to die at a young age? Although I did find it interesting when I found out that we spend 1/3 of our lives asleep, and that the longest period without sleep was actually 11 days, which honestly, I could only go 1 night without sleep. I tried it once, and the next day I felt really annoyed. I felt that everything around me was annoying. But the last thing I want to throw out there is that losing 1 hour sleep each night can take up to 4 days to recover, so make sure you plan out your sleeping schedule. And also make sure that you guys get enough sleep tonight, because it is very important for your overall health. And well, happiness consists of enough sleep, and who doesn't want to be happy every day? Thank you.